What's going on, guys? It's another weekend, and right now we're starting a little bit late in the night because I've been working all night off camera trying to get some wiring done on this car. And I figured we start off this video with some epic progress on the car. Let me show you where we're at with our electrical. Hear the clicking? And if we go up front, but that's not all, because I'm a stickler for details and I really like having all the features of the dash at least connected. We got our hazard as well. That's not all. We got one more secret surprise for you. We got freaking brake lights! Roll the intro. Focus, focus. Oh, nice. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I got a little bit into the car last night, and you know, as you saw, we got headlights. We've got, well, in one of the other videos, we did the headlights, we did the brights, we did running lights. Now we got blinkers, hazards, and brake lights. So the only thing we don't have at this point to make it a full, complete car in terms of wiring is the reverse. We'll figure that at some point in this video. We'll just kind of sneak it in. Just that way we're complete on wiring on at least the lights. Quick overview. Turbo K, fully built, etc., etc., etc. Go watch the playlist if you want to know more about this car. But it is called junk, so this is junk. Junk's less than perfect, but we're making them kind of cool. See, we got this all painted in the last video, and now we're working on this. So we finally came up with a solution for the ECU. I stewed on this for a while now, and ended up finding the right place to put it. The spot on the firewall, just under the dash, is this plate. There's two holes there, or two bolts that are welded to the firewall that's useful for, I think it's part of the HVAC box. I don't have HVAC. I have none. I have no heat, no air conditioning, nothing, none of that. Sweater ass is off, or we're gonna freeze to death in the car. Our main focus is just on getting this damn thing running this season. Basically, in the winter, most people put their cars away for the winter, or they go and they start tearing them down. In Arizona, it's our weather to start racing our cars because the air density here is insane when it's cold. So basically, we don't even do anything during the summer because it's so damn hot. Winter, definitely our cool period. So now it's starting to creep into that cool period. We're gonna try and run this through as quick as possible. The only thing we've been waiting on is my my Jazzy 10 from Weldmonger. Well, that just came in. I just got the notification, so we're gonna go pick that up. While we're out, we need to get some hoses, and we need to get some hardware so we can mount this bad boy under the dash. Side note, my Mac valve has hardware, so we could start doing that too. So I'm gonna take one of these. We're gonna get some hose, not those kind of hose. We're gonna get some hose for it and some connectors so we can get the boost solenoid at least wired up in the car. So got a couple things we gotta do. Let's get to it. All right, so first and foremost, we gotta worry about the booster hose. So we need something that kind of goes there, around and up, or there, over, but I don't want to go over. But we gotta get the right size. So here's my, and we'll just do this because I can't get it straight in. So it's about 10 mil. We're gonna do same on this side just to see. It should be 10 mil. Yeah, okay. And then clickety clack. So what's 3/8? Hey Siri, what's 3/8 in decimal format? Oh, okay, cool.
The answer is 0.375.
Yeah, so close enough. The way I see it is we need 1/4 inch for the evap, so about 6 feet. It's like 5 feet exactly, so we're gonna do 6 just to simplify. Be really nice to also, I gotta figure out an air source, so I think I need to tap my turbo housing somewhere. So I'm gonna see if I can get an 1/8 inch NTP barb as well. And then we'll just stick to 1/4 inch lines, so then it goes from that to boost controller to up and lower, and then vents, and then wire. Let's do it. Alright, so we're back in the old garage here. And it's been a little bit because I had a dinner thing I had to do. I learned to cook General Tso chicken tonight. That was fun. We got a horde of parts, so let's kind of unpack real quick and talk about what we got. First things first, let's talk about the welding stuff. The welding stuff came in, thankfully, finally. I got this from the guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Weldmonger. This is Jody, Welding Tips and Tricks on YouTube. One of the guys I've been watching for a while in terms of learning to TIG. And he's definitely been a source of inspiration and a wealth of knowledge. So if you're into TIG, you want to learn TIG, go watch Jody, Welding Tips and Tricks, Weld.com, and Justin TFS, the Fabricator series. So what I ordered is, the combo kit wasn't available, so I bought what I needed to, which was the Furic Glass Ceramic Cup Adapter Kit for 17, 18, 26 style torches, and on 332nd tungsten, which is what I run. And then over here, these are the Furic Jazzy 10 cups. And these are glass, so I gotta be careful not to drop these. There's also O-rings in it and some spare diffusers, and they are marvelous. So the reason why I needed / wanted these is because when you start to do stainless, you have to have good gas coverage, which is kind of necessary. It's almost necessary that you have a diffuser, which is that silver screen inside of the pieces here. And then this obviously is what adapts it to your torch. So we got those in. Amazon bag. That is one beat to hell box. This one, come to find out, is not very necessary, and I might even return it, who knows. These are stainless O2 bungs, and it comes with plugs as well. So here's a plug, and then there's a bung. They're radiused already for 3-inch pipe, which is nice. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, you make your cut, you mark it out, you know, you probably put like a bolt through it kind of thing. You got a nice tight fit right there. We bought, like, what is this, 5-6 feet of 3/8. This is just vacuum line, I think. And then I bought, this is Gates brand hose. This is really good stuff. What else? We need to finish mounting the ECU. I bought 2 of everything. We're gonna get started on some of this. We're going to get to putting the ECU together and put it up in the car, so that way it's out of the way. That's our parts haul. We're gonna get this bolted in tonight, and then tomorrow, hopefully we'll start playing with some stainless. If you wanna learn to make something like this, let me know, because I'm working on a guide to make a bracket for this, which is a 3-port or a 4-port Mac valve. Normally, the first step I do whenever I look for stuff is I go on Thingiverse or some of those other parts sharing websites, but they don't have one for a 4-port. They only have 3-port for whatever reason. So I am going to make a video on this. So if you want to see that, leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below. So let me show you what we made. If you aren't familiar with this already, it's a K Series Hideaway ECU bracket. So ECU goes on something like this, and then it bolts under the dash using these 2 holes. Something like that. And then all we do now is we take these 2 flange, and we just put them right there, bolt it up under the dash, plug it in, all done. If you want to pick up one of these for your HVAC-less EG as well, let me know. I can make them. Alright, this part's going to be a little bit of a pain, but whatever. So it goes back here, and there's a spot on the firewall right about there. And then now we can bolt it in. It's kind of a pain to get to because of the all the crap on the dash in the way. Right there. That's what we're going for. Right there. Okay, we're gonna get the impact. Okay, that part's done. There. And then that's the DLC, and then this goes up there, and we're done. Yeah. Done. Like I said, we gotta do something with that, and then these are gonna get wired somewhere. We're done. And this is probably just gonna come under here like so. And just bolt into the dash. Preferably not. I would rather have it to into the side of this bar over anything. Just that way it's independent of the dash. And let's be honest, if I screw anything into this dash, it's gonna shatter to a bazillion pieces. So let's not do that. So we'll probably mount that there for now. It's just gonna sit there and hang out. But that kinda, look at this. It changes a lot in terms of organization and cleanliness. Now the box down there is hanging just because it's not bolted up, but it's not bad at all. I'm really happy with that outcome, and that right there is the reason why you need to watch a video about 3D printing and its practical applications in an automotive setting. So I'm gonna make a video about that, so look forward to that if you're interested. But for tonight, that's probably gonna do it for tonight. We'll pick back up in the morning where hopefully we can do some practice on some stainless. So we tackled our vacuum lines. So we got 3/8 hose, goes around, kind of dives around. We're gonna dodge the turbo as much as possible, come around the back, and then it connects up here where our little valve is. And then we also got our evap line that comes around, comes all the way around and goes back on the canister. Getting it on the canister is a bit of a pain because it is not a 1/4 inch line, but we got close. So we were able to get enough hose on there and crank it down so that it's not going anywhere officially. This doesn't leave us with much to do in the engine bay other than the exhaust. I still don't have a thing to cut it, so we'll probably end up doing some practicing off camera and figure this out, because I'm going to need like a bandsaw or some sort of chop saw to do this, unless someone I know out there has a bandsaw or chop saw that I can borrow for the time being. Usually it's like buy once, cry once. You just invest in yourself some more. There's some complicating factors with that other than money I've yet to disclose. I will disclose probably once we do the first drive in this car. But we're still probably 1 or 2 videos away from driving this car anywhere. I don't have tires, so we're not going far if we do. One thing we do need to address though is we need to finish off the electrical, which is there are 2 things I need to do. Number 1 is reverse lights, and number 2 is I need to finish off the gauges. So number 1 is as you can see, it's nighttime. The cluster's dark. If we turn our lights on, we don't get illumination. There's 2 illumination wires down there, so we need to wire those to their respective locations. And the other thing is that when we do our blinkers, we got nothing. I know we have the tack. I don't know if we have speedo yet. You can see, you can't even hardly see it. I don't know if we have speedo yet. We don't have fuel. I know that the temp works. And then we have these. I do have another fan switch down here. Fan input. It's supposed to be done to a fan switch off the radiator. However, I'm gonna wire one of these switch blanks that I made to a manual switch. So that way, if I see that it's getting hot and the fan's not kicking because the ECU is checked out, whatever, I can manually override it. ECU's mounted. We just gotta mount up that relay to hide it at least. the gauge power and gauge signal to the ECU and get that configured. See what we can do and see if we can finish it off. Alright, so it's been about, because I think it's been about an hour. If we come over here, we turn on markers, we get our cluster lights, nice clean white, brand new LEDs when I put the cluster, when I was doing all my figuring out. And then, this one's kind of a pain to demonstrate, but push the clutch in here, put it in reverse. We got reverse lights. It should look pretty sick. Not bad if you ask me. Not bad for some hack that's just figuring shit out as he goes. So I'm gonna try and look into those marker lights real quick on the cluster, and then we'll probably call it a night. Alright, another hour down, and we got our all our lights in the cluster pretty much working that we need. I spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to fix the, or trying to make the high beam light work. This is my high beam wire. I removed it. So cool. Right now this car is effectively legal to drive. It's got brakes, it's got reverse, it's got blinkers, it's got headlights, corner lights, blinker. I said blinkers like 3 times I think. Car's there. We just gotta do that downpipe now. We'll pick back up on this tomorrow. Alright, so we're back in the garage, and it's been another 2 days. But the wiring. So let's talk about wiring. There's one light I'm still chasing. I'll show you where we're at. We got our blinker. We got the high beams. We got dash light. We got reverse. We got brakes. We got turn. We got marker. The only thing that I don't have right now that's kind of important is the brake light, and so I still gotta go through that, but I do want to get this video out because today's Wednesday and I need it for Thursday, so you're gonna see this video up to the very last second. This is gonna kind of bring everything current. So there's been a kind of like a backlog sort of working through. This is gonna bring us up to date to the day, pretty much. So what you're seeing right now is probably what I was doing last night. So with that being said, we're gonna end it now. So thanks for watching. Again, I know that these videos are kind of lackluster in terms of content, but they're more real time, and that's what I need to do. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and in the next video, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna be doing stainless, and that's kind of my goal. I need to buy a chop saw. Can't do that till Friday. So stay tuned. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.